welcome to my channel. My name is Brie, and in today's video we are going to be planning for our next football tournament, which is tomorrow, March 22nd to Sunday, March 23rd, and this is going to be in Vancouver slash Portland, Vancouver, Washington, not Vancouver, British Columbia, Vancouver, Washington. We do have a Vancouver here in Washington. It is not the prettiest, sexiest Vancouver, but we do have a Vancouver here. And yeah, it's not my favorite Vancouver. I love Vancouver, British Columbia. But this one is in Vancouver, Washington slash Portland. There's just a bridge separating Vancouver, Washington and Portland. So I think the hotel that we are staying at is in Portland. The tournament itself is happening in Vancouver, but we're staying in Portland. We are staying at the Hyatt. Again, do I have a cash planning sheet for this one? I do. Okay, perfect. So for this trip we are only staying one night. We are staying Saturday to Sunday, coming back to Seattle on Sunday. Hopefully not Sunday too late, because I got work on Monday. Okay, and I'm going to be using this money I have left from the Spokane trip. I think there's quite a bit left. They didn't use it all, so hopefully I won't even have to go to the bank to get more cash. Oh, excuse me. And this here will be enough, but we shall see. So our neighbor over next door over here, I don't know what they're doing, but it's been very noisy like this whole week. So if you guys hear some like loud machinery noise, it's not me, it's them. And I apologize in advance if you do hear it. I was hoping that, funny thing is, this morning, actually the whole day it's been very quiet, but then now it's starting. Okay, so what do I want to do? Okay, before I go into my wallet, let me just do, sorry, I think I'm like all over the place. Let me just do the budget, then we will, I still have my wallet that I have all my weekly things in here. We will remove all this and then include and then put my inserts in here, and then we could do the money. Okay, cool. So that's what we're doing today, and we are staying only one night. So and I already booked a hotel. It was $205.76 is how much we're spending day one. And I don't know why I put day 3 here. I filled up this category with, there's no day 3, it's only day 1 and day 2. Okay, and hotel day 2, there's nothing. It's in Hyatt, so there will be breakfast, so I don't think I need to budget anything for breakfast. And then lunch, so I'm going to use the same. When did we go to Eugene? Eugene was in February, wasn't it? Yeah, Eugene was in February. I'm going to use the actual we spent in Eugene to help me budget for Vancouver. Okay, and lunch, so we actually spent $85.68 over 3 days. We actually did not spend a lot. 68 divided by 3 divided by 5, that's about $5.71 per person per day. So times 5 times 2, that's 60, 57. So for lunch, I'm actually going to put, I want to put $50 to be on the safe side. Yeah, last time when we went to Eugene, I did budget 65 for the day. So this one I'm going to do 50. I want to be on the safe side. So I will do 50 for lunch for each day. Day 2 dinner will be home by then, so I don't need to plan anything for dinner on Sunday. And then dinner on Saturday. So here we spent 133.55 divided by, we only had 2 nights dinner, right? Yeah, divided by 2 divided by 5, it's about $13.35 per person. So we're having 1 night of dinner. That's 66. If I do 15 times 5, that's 75. Okay, I will do 75 for dinner. And then coffee, I feel safe spending $20 for coffee, although we actually overspent last time. Divided by 3 divided by 5, about $9 per person. Okay, times, so let's say $10 per person. So, and the coffee is not necessarily coffee, especially for my daughter. My daughter likes pink drink. So coffee, I want to do 30. Yeah, I will do 30 for coffee. Sounds like a lot, but there's 5 of us. Okay, gas, I filled up my tank, so we should be good on my tank. And then coming back, I'll probably have to fill up my tank again, or maybe we'll have to fill up tomorrow. You know what, that's fine. I'm just going to do 75 for gas here, and or 65. No, let me do 70 or 65. I don't know. See, this is my problem. I never let my car go to like almost low, so I don't really know how much it costs me to have a full tank. Yeah, my car's, I fill up my tank at the end of the week, no matter where it is. If I'm only down a quarter, I will fill it up. If I'm only down like half a tank, I will fill it up. So I don't know how much a full tank costs to fill up my car. So I'm probably gonna do, let me just do 70, because last time I went to Eugene, which is further south than Portland. Portland is halfway between Seattle and Eugene, and then we spent 166, and we filled up my tank twice. Yeah, and we went for 2 days. So yeah, I'm just going to do 70 here and then 50 here, so I can have a full tank when I go to work next week. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I think that's it. So over here, snack and Misc. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot ticket, like admission fees. Okay, I'm gonna add this, include this as part of the Misc. And I also forgot about housekeepers and parking. Wait, why do I feel like this over here has more? Oh yes, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, this one has more rows than this one. So this one is able to have more categories than this one. But I thought I used the same template. Apparently not. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked there for a second. But okay, so in my Misc snack / miscellaneous expenses, I'm going to include admission fees. How much are the admission fees? Since it's the same organizer, I can assume that it will be the same. So $60 will be admission fees. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I have $60 for admission fees to think of, and then since it's one night for housekeeper, I'll do 20. So 60 plus 20, that's 80. And then parking, I don't know if we'll have to pay for parking. Usually the tournament is at a high school, and it's usually you don't have to pay for parking. But we've been to tournaments where we had to pay for parking, even that it was a high school. So I'm going to assume we're going to pay for parking, and then I'll budget $10 for parking. So I have 60 for admission, 10 for parking, and 20 for housekeeper. That's about $90, isn't it? For $90. So 60 plus 10 plus 20, yeah, $90. And then snacks and random stuff. Actually, yeah. So here I would do most of the games will happen on day 2. Day 1 is a pool play, and then day 2 is playoff. I guess that's what they call it. So we could do $100 here, and then I could just do $20 here. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so day 1 we have $450 and 76 cents. $450 and 76 cents for day 1. And day 2 we have $230 for day 2. Okay, so total budget, the hotel is going to be $205.76. Breakfast is going to be free. Although day 1 we might have to stop and get breakfast. I should have, maybe this time around we'll have breakfast at home. Okay, and then lunch, I have $100 for lunch, and then I have $75 here for dinner, and then I have $60 for coffee, and then I have $120 for gas, and then I have $120 for Misc/snacks. So my total is $680.76. Okay, so if I take out the hotel, I have $475 that I need to cash plan for. Okay, so let's see how much I have left from the Spokane trip. Okay, so I need $475, and then I have, this is 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, and then 10, and then okay, I have 4. This is not gonna help, so well, maybe. Okay, 191. You know what, I'm gonna put this to the side and figure something with that. So 195 is how much I need to withdraw at the bank. So now let's work on our denomination. Put Vancouver, Washington, and then this is the 22nd to the 23rd, and then my categories are going to be lunch, dinner, coffee, gas, admission fees, housekeeper, parking, and then snacks. Okay, so I'm gonna go again by day. So lunch is 100, and then I will do 250s, which is, I already have the 250s here for lunch, so I could do that. And then dinner is getting 75, we're doing 150, 120, 15, and then coffee is getting 60, 60, so I have 30 per day, so 30 per day, that's 220 and 210, oops, right, yeah, 220 and 210s. So I have the 220s here and I have the 210s here. So this one I'm actually good, this one I'm good. Okay, and then gas I have 120, and then gas I have $70 and $50. So $70, I have $70 here. 20, 40. I always did coffee, right? Maybe I should give this one for admission fees and housekeeper. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, cool. So gas, so the 70 is going to be 150, 120, and the 50 will just be 150. So gas will be 250 and 120. And I do have a 20 here that I could use. Oh, it's 120. Yeah, I could use 120 here. So I have this. And then admission fees, I have $60 for admission fees. So admission fee $6 could be 150 and 110. And I have the 10 here that I can use. Okay, so I have the 10. There you go. And then housekeeper is getting 20, and that's just 120 here. And I have the 20. Parking is 10. It's 110, and I have the 10 here. That's good. And then snacks and Misc. How much did I ended up calculating? 30. So I have 120 total. 120 minus 60, that's 60, 40, 30. Okay, 30 is how much I have for snacks. And I have 20 on day 1 and 10 on day 2. So I could do 120 and 110, which is what I have here. I have a 110 and I have a 20 here. So we are good for that. Okay. And then I have $30 left here that I need to plug somewhere. Wait a minute. So cash, I need, it was 460, 475, right? Yeah, 475. Okay, because I have this, I'm gonna have like 1 5 left. Okay, I have a 5 here that I could use, and I have a 20 left here that I can use for this. Okay, and then this 5 that I have left, I'm just gonna add it to here and then put it somewhere, like in one of my saving challenges, because it's not gonna fit anywhere in here. So at the bank, all I have to withdraw at the bank is going to be 1 2 1 2 4 450s is what I need at the bank. Yeah. So 2 3 4 5 6 650s, that's 300, and the 20s 1 2 3 4 6 620s, it's 120, 2 3 4 5, that's 50, and then 1 5, that's 5. Okay, so 475 minus 300 minus 120 minus 50 minus 5, 475 is, yeah, okay. And at the bank, all I need is just 450s. That's what I'm missing, like 450s. So I need 4, so that's 200, and that's that. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go to the bank and then get my 4 bills of $50, and I will be back. Okay, so I'm back from the bank. I got my 4 bills of 50. I'm going to add to my cashier, and we can start stuffing. So what I'm going to do, I still need this. I don't need the tail slip, and I have my wallet here. So what I did when we went to Eugene, and it worked great for us, was I stuffed daily. So basically I will stuff day 1 here, and then keep day 2 in the envelope, and on day 2 I will stuff day 2. So for that I need my envelopes and my inserts. So I'm gonna go and prepare this off camera, and I will come back. Okay, so I'm back. I switched all the envelopes for the ones I'm going to be using on the trip, and I have lunch, dinner, coffee, gas, snacks, admission fees, housekeepers, parking, chase in case we use our credit card, Amex, and receipts. Okay, so I'm going to stuff day 1, and day 1 I have lunch 50, which is $1 bill 50. Okay, so that's for lunch. And then dinner I have 75, which is 150, 120, and 15. So that's dinner. Okay, and then next I have coffee, which is 30, and then 30 I have 20 and 10. 120 and 110 is coffee. Okay, so there's coffee. And then gas, on day 1 I have $70 for gas. So gas, it's 150 and 120. For gas, oh my god, snacks on day 1 is 20. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is my son. I keep telling him, you gotta put your music low. Okay, so there's no admission fees on day 1, no housekeeper, no parking. Okay, so let's start for day 1, and the rest is just gonna go into the envelope that I will be stuffing day 2. Okay guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching and spending your time with me today again. I will come back and do the recap, and hopefully we will have stayed on the budget. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye and happy savings.